I just want to know if the Jung family would be so decent as to release the remainder of the letters that he wrote to Miss Spiellein, because there's very good reading, it's very entertaining material, and I'd like to see more of it. You know, Christopher Hampton had a wealth of material in the letters to use for writing his story. First, the play, The Talking Cure, which is most of what our movie is based on. And, you know, I think that anytime you play a character that is a historical figure, people think they know as well as they do, you know, personalities like Freud and Jung. If you get too weighed down with the idea that you're doing something important, that you're playing someone of significance, you're probably not going to do a good job of it, and you're certainly not going to have much fun. I think that the great benefit we had was someone in David who knew a lot about the subject matter beforehand. I think a lot of directors, even very fine directors, would have been weighed down by the burden of making a movie about these characters, about Jung and Freud and Spiellein and that period, and it would have probably got in their way. I think that David felt comfortable with the material, and so he could focus on what mattered, which was the relationships between these people, you know, their insecurities, their flaws, the humor, sometimes not intentional, that resulted from their differences of opinion. You know, in the end, it's not hopefully it's why so many of you are here, you know, that you enjoyed the movie, because in the end, it's not an academic exercise, it's not a documentary movie. It's a drama that's interesting, that sometimes is funny, sometimes is tragic, that doesn't deal with the academic issue, you know, so much, the issues at hand. That's there, you know, and David knew that, and he made us feel comfortable just playing people who had differences of opinion, that on paper really, I don't think amounted to as much as they made of them for reasons of pride, and certainly the camps, you know, say the Freudian camp has a lot to like and dislike, I suppose, when they watch this movie maybe. Same with the fans of Jung, fans of Spiellein, you know, but it's really, I think one thing you see in the movie, you learn in the movie, is that their intellectual positions weren't so vastly different. At least that's what I got from it. It was really a question of pride in many cases. There were other issues. They behaved as childishly as the patients that they were trying to help in many cases. And I don't know, it was fun. I enjoyed myself. It sounds strange. You talk about playing Sigmund Freud in a movie from this period, dealing with all the conflicts involved in the story, and it seems strange to say it was fun, but we did have a good time shooting it. Un'altra volta?
Che cosa rappresenta la mascotte che c'è lì sul tavolo vicino al microfono?
He's asking, what is this doing here, basically? And it was given to me by a fan outside. It's Siggy in San Lorenzo colors. San Lorenzo is the football team I like from Argentina, and
you see, this is what I have to deal with on the set. You know, this is what he brings to the set.
He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous. But you can ask him questions, and you know, you take your chances. And we can speak through him. We can do some doll therapy if anybody's interested.